Hello and welcome to this video. Okay, now in this video we're going to be looking at the two mindsets. Okay, so this is really important because this will help to kind of gear you towards making sure you go through all of our content, okay, with the right approach, because it's known that a huge percentage of people can kind of give up before they've actually started, and most of it sometimes is through self-sabotage, not being aware of what it is that they're doing in terms of the behavior, the way they talk, what it is that they mention, or just generally about the environment around them that kind of just enables them to fail. So it's a journey. Just remember, it's a journey. It's going to be a marathon, not a quick sprint. But if you stick with us as you go through everything, we're going to make sure that you actually get real results. So the two mindsets. Now there are two types of people typically, okay? One with something what we call a fixed mindset, and somebody also with something called the growth mindset. The fixed mindset you can see is illustrated in red, where the growth mindset is illustrated in green. So we'll start off with the fixed mindset. Now, somebody with the fixed mindset leads to a desire to look smart, okay, opposed to someone with a growth mindset who has a desire to learn. So somebody just has a desire just to look smart, but then we have somebody that wants to learn, okay? So somebody with a fixed mindset. And now I want you to actually approach this and watch this video with a nice open mind, because if any of these apply to you, then be honest with yourself. And as you follow this video and the instructions, then you can change, okay? So somebody with a fixed mindset will generally avoid challenges when things get a little bit hard, or they get hard, you know, they turn around and complain. Okay, they may complain and blame others for why they're not where they are. So as you go through this course, when it comes to challenges, when things get a little bit difficult, make sure to embrace changes. Okay, so we want to go from the red to the green to embrace challenges. Okay, when things get difficult, think of it as a learning curve. Okay, as a blessing in disguise to evolve, to learn, okay, to succeed. So someone with a fixed mindset will avoid challenges. They will give up easily. They will see effort as a waste of time, as being fruitless, or even worse. They ignore useful negative feedback. So somebody gives criticism, essentially, or they get some kind of negative feedback that they don't like, they just shut off. They just ignore it. They don't take it. They don't listen to it. Okay? They don't learn from it. And they feel threatened by the success of others. Now, what happens when somebody with a fixed mindset has all of these traits? Well, it's pretty simple. They plateau early, they give up, and they never end up achieving anything, less than their potential. They may be, a very smart person, very intelligent, but with all those traits, or some of these traits, it can actually be their own demise. It can bring them down. But on the other part of the spectrum, you want to be an individual that loves a challenge, okay? Because that's where the real growth takes place, is in a challenge, okay? Whenever there's a setback, you welcome it with open arms, and you persist in the face of setbacks. Okay? Effort, hard work is the path to mastery. You want to become a master, and that's how you're going to achieve it, is through effort. Okay? Criticism, you're going to welcome it. You're going to learn from it. You're going to better yourself with it. And what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of criticism people get normally is to improve. Okay, if you listen, customers maybe give you feedback, maybe negative feedback. You could say, how can I make this better? How can I improve my product or service? Or maybe my relationships. Okay, so learn from what is you're being told. Some people may just give you criticism, just because they just have nothing better to do. It does happen. But then you've got to listen to, what is your criticism? Is it from your customers? Is it from your partners, your JV partners? Once you understand what it is, you have to really be honest with yourself, and you'll know yourself. Okay? So forget, arrogancy, forget pride. Just listen, be humble. Now find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. If others are doing what you're doing, and you know that, they're doing amazingly well, acknowledge it. Be happy for them. Learn from them. Some people even emulate successful people. Okay? And what happens when somebody has these positive traits? Well, they're going to go even higher. Okay, they're going to achieve higher levels of achievement in their life. So one thing I want you to take from this video is that you want to be somebody with a growth mindset. So if you want to go ahead and pause the video and go through this video again, make sure that you actually just take a moment just to think. Because when something may not go right, or there's a delay in what you're doing, or one day you missed, or something pops up, some unforeseen circumstance where you can't get work done on time, or just something you have a setback, for example, come back to the two mindsets. Make sure that you're not sabotaging yourself, essentially, because you feel like, what's the point now? I'm just going to give up. No, get on with it, move forward, and get those results and go to a high level of achievement. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and I shall see you in the next video where we're going to be looking at the vision board.